Hello, everyone. I am Kelly Robertson, also known as Earth Song. I am offering 13 classes to anyone and everyone who is interested in taking them. Um, some of you know already that I am a member of the Emerald Order, and we are trying to teach humanity who they are truly, what you really can do, how to tap into it and use it to your greatest abilities. We are finishing Jesus's true message, not the one that you've been indoctrinated to believe. Um, as a matter of fact, it says in the Bible, in many places where Jesus was speaking, that you too can go forth and do the same great works that he does and more. And that's so very true. And you need to learn who you are so that you can better your life, end that mundane 9 to 5, dredge through every day scenario, and truly, really live the way you were intended to live, knowing how powerful you are, knowing that you're a creator, and so much more. There's so much more control that you can actually have over your own life and the world at large around you, including the planet itself. I want to go over a little bit of the curriculum that I'll be teaching because it is extensive. The first few classes are very simple and easy to achieve. And then we get into some science, some quantum physics, understanding scalar waves, what that means to us, what a toric field is, or a torus. I'm going to be using my dear friend John Fanuzzi's diagrams and beautiful depictions for visual teaching. We will have worksheets and workshops to do as well. This is a 13 course total. You can purchase them one course at a time for $22.22. Very reasonably priced and intentionally using the repeated number of 2 because that is the numbers of the Archangel Uriel, and that is my main guide in this process of helping you to learn who you are and come back to your true angelic human self. The 13 field techniques that are provided within this course that is called the Planetary Shields Clinic Field Guide are intended to begin the process of returning to humanity the keys to the Earth's Templar. The foundation technique for all Templar work is called the Maharic Seal. Practice of the Maharic Seal temporarily activates and runs the Maharata current that is within the human body, allowing the Maharata current to serve as a carrier wave, a scalar wave, for the direction of interdimensional frequencies into Earth's planetary shields to initiate manual interaction with Earth's Templars once again, the way that the ancients did. The whole purpose Stonehenge was built and other sites around the world. I mean, there are numerous sites, and they were all built for this purpose, to interact with Earth's grid. All of those magnetic ley lines that you hear so much about and you don't know what they're for. These lessons will teach you to utilize that and bring Earth back into her harmonic frequency of balance that she needs to be in. We've been disconnected. It's time to reconnect. The purpose of this is to generate enough D12 Maharata current within the body to allow for this interface with the planetary shields. It is necessary to complete the Maharic seal techniques no longer than 12 hours prior to doing Templar work. The easiest method of running the Maharic seal is by reading each step clearly onto an audio cassette for your personal use, and then simply listen to the pre-recorded steps and mentally follow the actions whenever you desire to run the Maharata current. If the Maharic seal is not activated, the human body will not hold a sufficient amount of charge frequency to access the planetary shields. This will be taught to you in the very first lesson. This will be field technique 1, called the Maharic quick seal. Using this one alone will not build a sufficient Maharata current within the body, but it will be amplified and sustain the Maharata current within the body for longer periods if you use the full Maharic seal to activate no longer than 12 hours prior to doing your Templar work. Both seals will be taught in the first lesson. Now, I want to share my screen with you also. This is some of Mr. John Fanuzzi's work. This is the recreation through coherent crystal breathing. I often say to you that you have to be able to forgive yourself and forgive others. And a lot of people give me a hard time about that. They don't feel like people should be forgiven for their misdeeds. And understandably so. Sometimes it is quite a great harm put upon us. So it's harder to forgive. But that's why it's called extreme forgiveness. It's extreme forgiveness of the self for attracting whatever or doing whatever, and acceptance of others as they are, accepting others as they are, because that is truly the key to balancing all of the karma and getting off of the recycling wheel of those repeating lessons of karma. To truly end your karma, it's in your breath. See, it says here chaos, space, ether, chi, and prana. It's the spirit, the spiral, the phase, the conjugation, and the coherence that is in the breath. When you hold the breath, the torus field is tighter. This is your seed of creation right here. So these are things you're going to be learning in those classes to understand fully how to visually comprehend the energy within the body and how it can change your physical body and physical health and your physical world around you. This is the beginning steps of understanding how to manifest the reality that you desire to have. There is a transmutation of the energy that takes place through extreme forgiveness. This is again part of that toric field or that torus spin that I will teach you in the class how to create it and make it function properly for you to literally re regenerate the cells within your body. It's called a regenerous process, actually, in the Emerald Order's teachings. We will also cover how to remote view, how to, from your third eye's perspective and the astral realm, locate the ley lines of the earth that you know need tended to. I will teach you how to read the energy of that so that you know how to, to choose which energy fields on the earth need work. You'll also be able to read the energy within your own body to pinpoint better where you need to send extra energy to heal it, as well as with others. You'll be able to read their energy. And it's also a beautiful lie detector because once you learn to read energy, nobody can lie to you ever again. So if you're one of those people that doubt your own instincts and doubt your own ability to even be psychic, these classes are perfect for you because they are going to teach you 100% positive that you are psychic and that you should trust your instincts and that you've really always known anyway. This is just going to enhance even further what you know about people and the vibrations of their words and their actions. We'll also cover the science of it all so that you can understand your own body better. We will look at how CERN works and what's going on within the super collider that's actually within you. Because keep in mind, every single thing that we've ever created through technology is something that is within us that they've figured out how to back engineer, reverse engineer, so that they can then make a little cool technical toy to trick you up with and keep you from waking up to who you are because you stay dependent on all of their little fun gadgets instead. But literally everything that we have on this planet to use, it came from something in nature, whether it was us or the animal's abilities or something that a plant can do. It came from nature. Okay. So I'm going to end my, well, hold on. Let me go back real quick and just show you. This is Mr. Fanuzzi's website that I will be using in the curriculum for those 13 classes. He has a wealth of information here that is going to increase my ability to teach you in such a smooth, seamless way that everyone is truly going to be able to comprehend this and grasp it. For those of you that don't know, I've been a homeschool teacher for 32 years. And because I have 7 children of my own, and all of my children were homeschooled. So I was sort of forced to learn through having 7 children how to be able to successfully teach each one of them because they all had a different way of learning and a different pace of learning, you know. And I have 2 autistic children, and both of them are completely different, whole different type of autism. I have a child that was labeled ADHD, which was the whole reason I started homeschool to begin with. So I had to really work hard as a mother and doing my due diligence as a teacher to learn how to reach each one of my children and thoroughly teach them. And I can tell you, I have 5 adult children, and I'm very proud, as I should be, for doing a really good job with them. I'm very proud to say that they all have 3.9 or 4.0 GPAs. And when their IQs were tested, they scored well above the average range for anyone, let alone their age. Um, I now have my two youngest ones at home that I am homeschooling. One is 6 and one is 7. And I'm also very proud to say that my 6-year-old, in his pastime, picks up pre-algebra books and reads them. He can tell you exactly how many days every planet in our solar system has takes to get around the sun in one full rotation. You know, not just naming the planets and knowing how to spell them. He knows how many days it takes to circle the sun. He knows how cold or hot they are. He can tell you their precise temperature in Celsius and Fahrenheit, by the way. So I'm a very good teacher, is my point here. And I'm very proud of that because I want to be a very good teacher. I want you to learn this. It's really life-changing to know the things that I know. And I want that for you. I want us all to have this wisdom and this knowledge, this esoteric Gnostic wisdom that was held safe and protected by the Cathars and the Knights Templar, and originally the Freemasons even. Lots of things started out for a good reason, for a good cause. And then unfortunate infiltration happens, including in the spiritual realm. Our spiritual circles, our ufology circles, they've all been infiltrated. You have people that are more in the business of making lots of money and keeping you busy with gadgets than teaching you really who you are and letting you spread your wings and fly. I'm a Cancerian. I'm like the mama bird. I want to give you the best equipment you can possibly have so that you can take flight and go off and do your own wonderful things. And I know that I can do that for you. But it takes both of us because you have to be willing to learn. You have to want this change. And I really hope that you want it. I really hope that you do because it's life-changing. Within your own cellular body, it's life-changing. Within your own house, it's life-changing. Within your own 6 degrees of your world that you live in, it's life-changing. And you, being one person in this great big world of 8 billion people, gains a whole new, powerful, beautiful perspective. Because we are who we've been waiting for. And together we can change the world. As a matter of fact, every soul that learns more about their self and turns their light up a little bit further changes the collective consciousness for all of us. So one person can do a lot for humanity, for the planet, and for yourself. Don't you think you're worth it? I do. The link will be below in the description box. Thank you very much for tuning in and watching. If you feel called to do so, please subscribe to my channel and share this video far and wide so that we can all take our shackles off and be slaves no more. With much love and light, be well and be blessed.